Hello everybody, Simon with Quigg Bullion here, and today I have a massive quantity of bulk older items. I have large cents, I have 2-cent pieces, I have 3-cent pieces that I'm going to sort and check for some better dates, but I wanted to give you guys an update on the cases. The shop is still looking about the same, but the cases stuff is constantly changing. I've been taking on a lot of scrap, a lot of gold rings, silver rings, nice little bag of Standing Liberty quarters, all different tougher dates in there. A lot of scrap. Sterling, if you guys are I'm always looking for people to buy sterling. Pretty much all of the sterling jewelry is usable. Gold jewelry as well is usable. Nice pin there. I sell all that stuff for melt. Some better date stuff. A little bit of numismatic items there, and then my gold has been refilling nicely, so if you guys are looking for gold grams, I do have some in stock, limited supply until they run out. Everything is priced as marked there. Still selling 90% at spot. Got some better silver items at $40 an ounce. Lots of generics at spot. I should flip that sign around. A good healthy number of Carson Cities, some older, more premium bars, and of course all the slabs are on the website there, and that's the same for this side here. You guys have seen all that stuff. Got some paper money here. Everything is priced as marked. If you guys see something in the video, reach out to me. Got some cool consecutive notes. It's a cool little error there, as well as some older paper money there. Just a few proof sets, some cheaper slabs available. I basically, only sell them in the shop, or they do really well at flea market, so that's where a lot of things go there. Nice lot of nicer Morgan dollars, slab stuff, tons of barbers left over, 30 times. As of today, melt is around 26 times, roughly, give or take. So not too bad premium there for barbers, and then a little more for full rims. And I just had someone drop off a couple tubes of Eagles. So guys, check out the mailing list or reach out to me if you're interested, and then still have a healthy amount of copper rounds there. So just wanted to do a little case update, and we'll jump right in to doing some sorting. All right, everybody, as you can see, I have a massive amount of kind of bulk, what I would consider B or C quality US type, but it's still super saleable stuff. This is stuff that goes really, really well on eBay, and I'm not gonna film the whole thing just because there's so much of it, but I want to kind of show you guys what I have, and then I'll sort it, and I'll kind of show you the finds there, and that's kind of how we'll process the video. I think we'll probably start with the smallest piles, the 3-cent, 5-cent, and 2 cents, and then work on the large cents there. And then I also have a good number of, these are silver halves, very few of them, and we'll kind of power through those somewhere in the middle. So that's the game plan, and I will bring you guys in, and when we find something good, or when we're done sorting each respective category. All right, so we are done with the 3-cent nickels. Only had 2 real calls here, totally dateless. These will just get thrown in with bulk items. We had a massive stack here of 65s. These are 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, and this is a 73, which is, I think, probably the best date there. So again, like I was saying, these are like B or C quality, not really great condition there. And then we had, get the camera to focus. We had a couple of, it's really not want to, come on. We got 281s, so. And this one was kind of cool. Looks like someone give it a counter stamp, something a little different. And none of these are better dates. I'll put the best ones of each date together, and we'll throw that as a lot and sell the rest as bulk. Moving on to the 5 cents. All right, we are done with the nickels, and a couple of nice surprises. There was a lot of calls in there. These are all pretty much dateless. Nothing crazy there. I will probably lot these up and let someone nick a date them and be able to peel the dates off there and just enjoy that. It's nice to have a good quantity. Most people nick a date buffalo nickels, but just something fun. And of course we have 67, or pardon me, 66, and then this is the type 1 with the raise on the reverse, and then 67 is both with and without raise, and so this is without raise, 67s without raise, and then with raise is the slightly better one. So I get this to focus here. So found a couple of pretty decent coins. Nothing crazy date-wise. So we got 67s, 66s, 67s type 1 and 2, 68, 69. I have a decent stack of 70s. Again, not crazy condition here. I have some 73s. That one is pretty well shot. So is the other one. 74, 76, and then 82, which is the second to last year here. So 2 of those 82s. So I will probably put together 2 date runs, and then the rest will just go into bulk there. And probably the best finds are this 67. It's probably a nice VF XF type coin that would retail probably around, let's see, shield nickels right here. 67 raise is about between 100 and 160 bucks there, which is kind of crazy for something like that. I have this was interesting. So this is a pretty serious die cut here. You can see the area on the coin. Basically the metal flaked off of the die, and the metal did not flow around there. So pretty big die cut there. And then this was a little bit of a nicer 69. It's got some corrosion or something on there, but it's nice enough to probably hold back, again, in that VF XF range. 69 is probably 35 to 60 bucks. So nothing wrong with that. These will probably hang back and go back into their own little eBay auction if I don't hold on to them, and we'll break up a couple of date sets. I'll pull the best coins out of here, and then after this we'll move on to the 2-cent pieces. Alright everybody, so we got these 2 cents sorted out. These are the 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, no 69s, and a few 70s. And of course 71 and 72 are a little bit tougher. 70 is also a little bit of a better date too. I ran through all the 64s, unfortunately, and probably as I would have expected. There are no small mottos, so there is nothing wrong with that. Just nice coins here, so I will probably put together some date runs of the 64s through the 70s, and those will be up on eBay, and then the rest of the miscellaneous bulk extras will just go up in like lots of probably 15 to 20 maybe, kind of depending on what the prices shake out to be. But really happy. There was a few nicer coins, like I said. The 70s here are a little bit tougher, but these will go all in some groups on eBay, and for the more common dates I will make sure to throw in some of the nicer coins as well. Alright, we will move on to the large cents now. Alright everybody, so the game plan for these large cents is I'm going to sort them by design. I will bring you back in when the design is done, sorting by the design, and then I'll pull out all the nicer coins like this, and I'll also pull out all the, culls, things like that, kind of B grade material, all the dateless stuff, you know, all the stuff with problems. And then I will sort them into piles and run through them, the dates and things like that, and also share all the finds from this. All right, let's hop right into it. All right, everybody, so I got them just sorted out by design. Our draped coins from 1796 to 1807, our classic head coins from 1808 through 1814, the coronets here, 1816 through 1837, and then our braided here, which is 1839 through 1857. And I'll just, probably for these two piles here, I will work on pulling the nice coins and work on a date set to go up on eBay. All these coins here are totally trashed, no date, you know, totally destroyed. So these will probably just go up in lots on eBay, and I typically probably get like $5 per coin or something like that for someone to play around with and have some fun with. A few other interesting finds is I found this 1847. There are a couple different varieties for this, but what this one is, it is an overdate. So on the top of the 7, you can see the fancy 7 poking out from the top there. Let me see if I can find an example of just a normal 7. There we go. So this, you can see the top of this 7 poking out from the top. So you can kind of see the serifs poking out over the top of this coin here. So you can kind of see what I'm, so it's a fun little overdate, nothing too expensive, especially in this condition, but just kind of fun to pull that aside. And then I also got 2 interesting kind of counterstruck coins. I don't really know what they mean or what, but these will probably just go up together and I'll get what I get out of those there. And we'll just quickly cover the draped and the classic head cents, just because those are the better ones. I got a nice looking, this is probably like a good details, obviously with the hole, 1802. And this would be a great hole filler for somebody, probably about $75 on something like that. And then this one is totally gone, but it's a little bit better. I will probably throw this in random lots or something like that. I will figure that out. And then these are both pretty problematic, but they're both 1803s, and they're probably poor details or something like that. You know, the one on the left is relatively problem-free, but there's a huge hole in this one here. So, you know, values on that are in the book maybe $50, so I don't know, $25 per coin, and maybe going a lot with that other one there on eBay. For the classic head, I believe it just have 1 dateless, and then I have, again, condition, not great. I believe this is an 1808, 1812, an 1814, and another 1808, I believe. 1809 is a really expensive date, so I don't believe that this is an 1809. It's just hard to tell. You guys tell me what you think, but these will probably all just make their way on eBay. Maybe it is an 09, but in that light it looks like it's an 08. So those will probably all just go together in one lot, and you know, those coins retail in AG problem-free for about $70. You know, I'll probably start them out at 10, 15, 20 bucks per coin and just get what I get out of those. But now the interesting part, I'm curious to see how much of a full date set I will pull out the nicest and then kind of middle of the road and the worst out, and see if I can do a full date set on those. But I will get these other coins put away, and we'll start with the classic, or pardon me, the Cornet heads with the date set. All right, so got these all sorted out for the Cornet head, and we have a good number of dates here. It should be a nice couple of sets to go up on eBay. We have 1816, no 17, 18, 19, 20, no 21. We have 22, 23 is a tough date. 24 is a little bit better. 25, 26, no 27, 8 or 9. We do have some 30s, 31s, no 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, and no 39. So I've got enough for at least 2 sets here, and I'll pick the best coins to go into the date sets, and then the rest will probably get mixed in and sold as bulk. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure to check out eBay, and we will now move on to the classic heads, or the braided hairs. All right, so we have got these all sorted out, and we nearly have a full complete set. We are just missing the 1839 and 1857. So there's actually quite a few nice, relatively problem-free coins in here. I will probably try to get those pulled out and put into a lot. But then there's a lot of clean stuff, damaged stuff like this. So that'll kind of go into a like a B or C grade lot, and we'll try to put the nicest coins together aside from the date set, and then be able to get those listed up on eBay. So just wanted to kind of share the process on how I might do things here in the office when I'm processing bulk inventory items for eBay or to go sell in the shop. We will wrap this up and we will get into the giveaway now. All right, everybody, so let's get into that giveaway. I've expanded upon the items from the last giveaway since you guys elected to, 59 of you voted to do one big giveaway for all the videos randomly picked. So I have a few different things. I got a seated diamond here, a nice buffalo nickel, a V nickel, and an Indian head cent, as well as a little bit loose in here, another large cent, a mercury dime, a 2-cent piece, and a shield nickel. So really, really nice start to someone's typeset. We will pick the video that we'll get the giveaways from. So it is going to be the CAC stickering video here. We'll get the URL. And remember to like, comment, subscribe to be entered into future giveaways. Instagram here, remember to drop me a follow. We're approaching 1,100 subscribers. I appreciate that very much. Just some nice behind the scenes photos. Stuff goes up on story still sometimes when I have bulk items that I just got to get rid of quick that doesn't always make it into the videos. Remember, any certified coins you guys see in the videos are available for sale through the website. You can also reach out to me. My information is listed below in the video if you're looking for something specific, or if there's something that you see and you can pay me directly, or I can throw it up on the website and you can purchase it there. Lots of eBay things will be going up this week, so keep an eye out for that. And we will grab the giveaway. Names. And we have 86 comments. Thank you, guys. All right, Jazzy, you are the winner. And remember to like, comment, subscribe for future video giveaways. All right, thanks so much. Bye-bye now.